What's good? Welcome to my thoughts and opinions on Microsoft's press conference as well as Bethesda's press conference. Yeah, I'm gonna do Bethesda in this one because Bethesda really didn't show that much or do that much in this E3 press conference, and they really don't just do their own video, kind of like their press conference. So let's get started, Microsoft. Now, instead of me talking about, every single game they announced, and then me going in depth of that, I feel like, oh, this game looks nice, this game looks like shit, I'm gonna buy this game, I'm not gonna buy this game. If we did that, we'd be here for a few hours. So I'm not gonna do. I'm really just gonna be talking about the games personally intrigued me. I'm putting a few other games that I might want to talk about. That I might. So yeah, I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna to remember some of these games I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm gonna use like my Twitter as well as Game Fortress so I know these titles. Yeah, so you might see me while I'm not talking. It's probably because I'm searching through Twitter on games. I should talk about this game. I'm going to talk about that game. This, that, this, that, this, and that, and the other. So yeah. Okay. Okay. First thing they showed off was definitely. Well, I'm pulling up Game Force Twitter right now. Was Project Scorpio. That was the first thing they showed off, which was a lot smaller than I thought it was. I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger. Apparently, that is the smallest Xbox, so it's smaller than the Xbox One S, which they named it the Xbox One X. Yes, X, S, X, 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 S, X, X, S, X, X. Yes, that's so not going to get confusing for parents. Seriously, to any kids who watch this video, if you're going to ask your parents to get you the Xbox One X, make sure you write it down and tell them the differences so they don't let them screwing you over and get you the S. Instead of you want the X. You want them 6 teraflops of power. But yeah. Okay, now, the first thing they showed off was Forza 7. Me personally, I enjoy the Forza series. I'm personally more of a Horizon guy myself. But yeah, it looks interesting, they were talking about, dynamic weathers, and, the sun, but, scary, you can hear the sun melting your tires and shit. I don't know. Random car shit, I don't know, and they also showed off this new Porsche, which I personally don't give a shit about. I don't care about cars that much. I'm like, oh my god, a new Porsche! Holy shit! Holy fuck, a new Porsche! But yeah, okay, let's see what we got here. And after that, they showed off a new Metro game, which apparently that wasn't actual gameplay. That was all in-engine footage, not in-game footage. Apparently, which I can kind of see that because, how he was looking at the boat, looking at the airs. But if that was, but I was kind of. I don't know about I don't think there's any confirmation from the developers themselves where that was in-game or in-engine footage. So if any of you guys know if that was actually in-game footage, like that's actually how the game's gonna play, or that's all in-engine footage. Yeah, please leave it down in the comment section below. But yeah, that game looks interesting. I never did play Metroid Last Light or Metroid 2033. I did play the demos of those, of the Redux versions of those on my PS4. Really enjoyed the game, so I'm looking forward to playing this. And then we had the surprise hit, Assassin's Creed Origins. Now, if you saw my live reaction, you know how I pretty much just lost my shit as soon as we saw it. I just lost my shit. I was like, Assassin's Creed! Oh my god, yes! Oh, I was hoping it was going to be called Empire, but it's Origins now. And this was pretty much the whole press conference. This was Microsoft's press conference in a nutshell to me. Shut up and take my money! That was their press conference to me, honestly. Almost every game I wanted to buy, I was like, half the time I was just like, shut up and take my money! But yeah, it looks, oh my god. The gameplay of it looks definitely looks a lot like The Witcher. I feel like this game's probably going to want to be like a mixture of Assassin's Creed mixed with The Witcher 3, which I'm looking forward to seeing. I mean, I never played The Witcher 3, but I get tons of through the videos from other people's reactions to this, they say that's kind of similar to The Witcher. So I'm looking forward. I'm hoping we get this. I was just surprised that we're going to see. I was actually kind of surprised to see that they're going to show up Microsoft's press conference. I was expecting that Ubisoft to save it for their press conference. And also, speaking of which, can someone tell me why it took Microsoft so long to announce a price tag? Because if you saw my live reaction, you know I was kind of like, well, I don't see the price. Tell me what the price is. Why did they wait till midway to throughout the show to tell you the price? Why couldn't they just tell you because here it is, here's what it looks like, here's what we say, here's the price, now let's get on to the game. So I did wait till halfway throughout the show. was like Phil Spencer nervous about people were going to react to the price they wait like halfway through the show? Like, cause I don't see any other reason why they would wait that long just to announce the price of the damn thing. But yeah. Oh my god. Oh, but yeah. Let's see what else we got. So, yeah. Then they also showed off, Unmanned, what was this? Player Unknown Battleground. Never played of it, never heard of it, so I don't give a shit. It looks somewhat interesting. But after that, they announced, hold on, let me see this. They also showed off State of Decay 2. Never played the first game, don't give a shit. Then they showed this new game, the Darwin Project, which looks like a mixture of Overwatch with the Hunger Games. Hold up. Yeah, so, if you saw my rage, you saw how confused I was with this new Darwin Project, which looks like, it looks kind of like the Hunger Games. It's pretty much the Hunger Games. It looks interesting enough. Minecraft, do not give two fucks about Minecraft, so I'm not even gonna bother talking about it. Deep Rock Galactic, never heard of this game. I don't know if this is already out on PCs, but it looks really interesting. I'm looking forward to playing it. And then we had the new Dragon Ball fighting game, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, I believe it was called. Yes, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, which looks, oh my god, it looks like Marvel vs. Capcom on crack. It looks like Marvel vs. Capcom like 2 or, it looks like Marvel vs. Capcom on like crack or something. It looks excellent. It looks amazing. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to play more of this game. I am very much looking forward to playing more of this. And in fact, as soon as I saw this trailer, I immediately went to Instagram and DM one of my good friends, Eli Moore. I'll probably leave a link to his channel, Script below, if you're curious on what he does. He talks about Dragon Ball, Naruto, and such. I saw this video, and he was asleep, and he was actually sleeping because of different time zones. He was sleeping when the Microsoft press conference go, but I like voted down DM, and he saw the trailer as soon as he got it, and he was like, "Yeah, it's good." He said it would have been. He said, I remember, if I remember correctly, he said it was definitely a day went by for him. Okay, so yeah, that Dragon Ball game looks excellent. There's this new pixel game called The Last Night, which looks interesting. It intrigues me. Yeah, they also announced cross-platform for Minecraft. Hooray! You can now play with people on the Switch, or on the Wii, or the PS4. Once again, I don't give two flying fucks about Minecraft. Ugh. Sea of Thieves. This is definitely a game I'm gonna pick up. I saw the other gameplays, it looked interesting, but this one looked really, apparently, I like how in this game, this is definitely probably, I don't know if this game is supports single player, like you could just play this with a bunch of AI, or this is multiplayer only. Write in the comments if it's multiplayer only or single player only. But I am definitely intrigued. You can actually put yourself in the cannons and launch yourself. Apparently you need 4 people. I believe it used to be 8 to actually man the ship. It's like, someone has to man the cannons, look at the sails, and actually steer the damn thing. It looks interesting. I can't wait to play it. I like there's actual, when you start for treasure, there's actually, riddles you gotta solve, and then you gotta take a specific amount of steps with your compass to dig out the treasure, which is interesting. I like that. What else? Oh, yeah, the new, the Dragon Ball Fighter Z games developed by Guilty Gear, never heard of them. Apparently also done other fighting games. What else is there? Something new? Oh yeah, there's this new Xbox platformer game for the children that's family friendly, called Lucky's Tale. When they first revealed it, I thought it was a new Conquer game at first, because, I saw the tail, and I saw, because he was moving around, I saw blue, because, Conquer wears a blue jacket, so at first I thought, is this a new Conquer's game? But nope, it's some family-friendly platformer. Lucky Salsa, I might play it. Oh yeah, Cuphead, that game Cuphead finally got released, I think it was, September 29th. So that's its release date for that, yeah. Looks interesting enough. It's hand drawn. It's hand drawn 2D platform that's a very OG Disney style. Oh yeah, and then we had Cracked Up, which I'm not really gonna talk about Cracked Up because I have really no experience in this franchise. So I'm not gonna really talk about it. But Terry Crews, that almost makes me want to buy the game just because of Terry Crews. I hope he's in the game. I hope to God he's in the game. Then we have Life is Strange 2 sequel, which I think it's a prequel because it said Life is Strange Before the Storm, so I think it's a prequel. Never played it, no interest in playing it. Apparently it's one of those games where you love it or you hate it. So yeah, don't really give a shit about Life is Strange 2. And then we have then they showed us Shadow War, which I'm very much looking forward to playing. And I love, and the orc. The orc in that gameplay demo was absolutely hilarious. Also, guys, one thing I should probably mention: the reason you're not seeing live Rise of the Tomb Raider footage instead of just watching 2K footage is because last time I tried up, last time in my Eater Predict review, I got copyright claim for user rights to Tomb Raider footage. So I'm currently, battling that, getting that claim off it. I had to, I went and actually disputed it, whatever, to remove the claim. So that's working on that. So I'm not gonna risk it to a second time over. I'm already working on it, so I'm not gonna risk it. So yeah, Crackdown 3, Terry Crews. I really hope he's in the game, because that commercial was hilarious. They also announced Ori 2. It was like Ori and the Forest of the Wisps, I think it was called, or the Will of the Wisps, something Wisps. It was definitely interesting. I'm definitely gonna play the first game. I know when they're coming to Xbox One, I'm definitely gonna give it a shot. So yeah, I'm intrigued with this game. Although, Christ, that trailer was depressing as fuck. I've heard that. Now, apparently also Ori and the Blind Forest was also very depressing. I think my brother actually plays. So I'll ask him about how the first game was. But I'll play on Xbox One of these days. But Christ, that trailer was depressing as fuck. But hey, that was a nice piano piece. That was a nice piano piece the composer was playing. And they also announced backwards compatibility with the original Xbox. Fuck yes! Hell yes! Yes, yes, yes! Thank you, Microsoft! I still have all my original Xbox games with me, so yeah, I'll post a picture on Twitter of my original Xbox game. I'm actually gonna ask, and I'm actually gonna tweet at Phil Spencer, see if he responds, and ask him how many of these games are gonna be backwards compatible. And you can also use your original disc as well. So yeah, you can use your original disc too. So yeah. Oh my god, that's gonna be so fun! I cannot wait to play Ultimate Spider on the Xbox One X. Oh god, that's gonna be hard. Oh god, that's gonna be hard saying X when I'll probably be saying S when I want to say X. Why couldn't they just keep it at Scorpio? So that's excellent. I'm so hyped for that. I am so hyped for that. Hyped for that to play original Xbox games on Xbox One. What else did they announce? Oh yeah, they also announced a price, which was to nobody's surprise, $500. I expected it to be $500. I expected it to be $500. I was hoping for $450. But yeah, $500. I don't know why it took them until like halfway through the show to announce that. But whatever. Yeah. So that's it's a day one. It's gonna be a day one buy for me to get project to get Xbox One X because I don't have an Xbox One already, so I'm gonna get the X. Or at least I hope it's gonna be a day one buy if I can save up enough money in time. So that's gonna be. I can't wait to play it. And then they showed off. Oh yeah, Anthem, and then they ended the show off with Anthem. All I gotta say is, BioWare, shut up and take my money. That game looks so fucking cool. It's like the game's like a mixture of Destiny with like Attack on Titan with like Titanfall. Like I said, BioWare, shut up and take my money. Oh my god, this game looks so fun. I don't know. Now, apparently, I don't know if that actually was. I hope that was actual gameplay we saw because I love how you can like go in a jetpack and then you can like go in your like I don't know your mech and then you can just fly around wherever you goddamn please and then you can go underwater. And it's fully realized, fully animated, fully everything. I'm like, oh my god. See my live reaction if you want to see what I looked like. My face was when I saw the gameplay as it was going on. That was fucking amazing. Lord have I'll probably leave a link to my my press conference reactions of Microsoft. I'll leave a link to that in the description box below. As well as a link to my good friend Eli Morse. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description as well. That's it. Subscribe to him if you haven't already. So yeah. Is there anything else I missed? Oh yeah. Now we're gonna talk about Bethesda's press conference. So yeah, Bethesda, they started off with a bunch of interviewing like the developers' kids. I don't know why, nor do I see what the purpose of that was, other than to show off their kids. So that was pointless, at least in my eyes. And then they showed off the VR for this game. They showed VR for both oh yeah, Fallout 4 and Doom. For Doom, it's called VFR, which probably stands for Virtual Fucking Reality, because you know the BFG stands for Big Fucking Gun. So that's probably what that stands for. Looks cool. They showed off for the Vive for both Fallout 4 and Doom VR. Don't know if that's also coming to the Oculus Rift by any chance, but although are they still working on? But Bethesda's still working on getting both Fallout 4 and Doom VR to come to the Xbox One, because we did see HoloLens at all at Microsoft's press conference. That was completely absent, as well as there was no Halo 3 anniversary. I wasn't really that disappointed. I expected that not to be there, but at the same time I was hoping to God that maybe 343 was just bullshitting us. They were just bullshitting that there's no Halo 3 anniversary, and they were just gonna wait and show it up there. Nope. No Halo at all. I mean, they said they were gonna be there, but I was kinda hoping they were just bullshitting. But nope. Oh well. I still understand. You did the first two games, yet you don't do the third one, yet you don't end the trilogy. Halo 6 better be fucking awesome if I don't get Halo 3 anniversary. Halo 6 better be fucking amazing. But yeah, the VR looks really good for Bethesda for Fallout 4 and Doom. Then they announced, and then they showed off a bit for then they showed off Elder Scrolls Legend, card game, mobile, don't give a shit. Then they showed off Skyrim for the Nintendo Switch. Oh shit, Ubisoft's press conference is about to start. Wait, when does Ubisoft's press conference start? Hold on guys, give me a sec. Hold up. Come on, load. Okay, it starts at 1, so I got about 2 hours before Ubisoft's press conference starts. Looking forward to seeing that. I hope we get to see more of Assassin's Creed Origins as well as Far Cry 5. And hopefully a new Splinter Cell game, please. And bring back, who the hell plays Sam Fisher in the original games? Splinter Sam Fisher. Voice actor. Tom Hardy. What? Wait, is there some Splinter Cell movie I don't know about? Whatever. Michael Ironside. Bring him back. Bring him back. I mean, I got no beef with the new guy that they brought for Blacklist, but Michael Ironside is Sam Fisher. You can't have a Splinter Cell game without him. It's practically a requirement. But yeah. So then they showed off Skyrim for the Switch, which looks nice. They actually, implement motion controls a bit, where if you take out the Joy-Con controls and use them separately, you can actually like do like a bow and arrow motion, and you can actually fire, and you actually use your bow and arrow via that. Don't know who in their right mind would use that, other than for shits, but yeah, you can do it if you want. Then they showed off a new Dishonored 2 expansion. Never played Dishonored. It's called, what was it called? Oh yeah, The Death of the Outside, which comes out sometime in September, I believe. Then they showed up the Creation Club, which is apparently just paid mods from, like, you know, the Bethesda developers, trusted outside developers, and a few outside developers that do mods, apparently, if I'm remembering this all correctly now. This creation process, it looks interesting enough, but I don't know if it's paid mods or whatever, but me personally, I'm not a PC guy, so this doesn't affect me. One for the console war. And then they showed actually they actually showed off also Amiibo support for this game. For Skyrim, if you put on like a link Amiibo, you can actually, there's a chest that appears in front of you, and you can links to it from Breath of the Wild, that shield that's a Triforce, I forget what it's called, and the Master Sword. So that's cool. And then they show up some more. Oh yeah, then they show up this like very 60s, like like TV show. This is very like just oozes the '60s, which led up to the reveal of Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus, which looks really good. And apparently, in this game we also have to, not only do we have to deal with Nazis, but we also have to deal with the KKK. Or at least the KKK's in the game because I saw the Ku Klux Klan robes in the trailer. So that's gonna be. I'm curious if we're actually gonna be able to kill the KKK. That's gonna be a fun mission. Yeah, the new Colossus. I'm definitely gonna play this game. This game looks very, very interesting. Oh no! So they also showed off the Evil Within 2 that's coming out on Friday the 13th in October. Ah ha ha ha! You clever bastards. Looks interesting enough. I still have the Evil Within. I never finished. I kind of like stopped playing it after a while. I should probably get back to it and try to beat it in time for this game. I played the Wolfenstein: The New Order on my PS3 because I didn't have a PS4 at the time. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna pick up the new Colossus. And oh yeah, and they also showed off a little bit more of Quake Champions. Which is that game actually out yet? Because it said, but the trailer show said it was like played the beta, so I'm guessing it's not out yet. But then again, they're hosting a tournament for it at QuakeCon for like a 1 million prize money, but this game isn't finished, so wouldn't they have to deal with glitches and shit? I don't know. I don't know what's going on between like Quake Champions. I guess it's not out, but. Is it even coming to consoles at all, or is that just PC? So if it's now coming to consoles, then I don't really give a shit. Yeah. And they also announced that BJ Blazkowicz is going to be a playable character in the game. And also kind of looks a little bit like Overwatch as well. Quake Champions, I know I'm trying to true some Quake plays. Like, it looks, no, Quake is completely different from Overwatch. This guy's like this one, because I say it because one of the characters that they showed off in the game had like a shield that's very similar to one of like the mech character, like one of the beast characters, one of the big guys in Overwatch had a shield that looks very similar. So that's why it kind of looks a little bit like Overwatch. Did I miss anything else? Oh, new expansion announced for XCOM 2. Cool. And that's completed. So yeah, guys. Overall, Microsoft's press conference, I give that fucking a 10. A 10, because half the time I was like, just shut up and take my money. Half the time that was me in the press conference. That was me with Metro. That was me with Assassin's Creed Origins. That was me with Anthem. I'm just like, shut up, Microsoft. Just shut up and take my money. So yeah, 10 out for them. Bethesda, I would give it a 7.5 because they really didn't show anything. Really, I think like there was no surprises. Nothing was real oof, other than maybe Wolfenstein. But yeah, well, I give them a 7.5 out of 10. It was enjoyable. But yeah, looking forward to Ubisoft's press conference in a couple hours. So yeah, guys, as always, please leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. As always, come back for more. See you guys next time. And enjoy the rest of this 2K gameplay.
Overthinking things, but I think he's got everything he needs to be an upper-tier center, upper echelon center. Just has lacked consistency the last year or two.
On the wing, Brown. Three-pointer. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Back to Irving. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Irving's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
And on the topic of Hibbert, he was an enigma in college, had a very encouraging junior season, looked like a future lottery pick, and then that uninspiring senior season, which kind of dropped his draft stock considerably. How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. O'Neal's checked in for Thompson. And it's Carter in for J.R. Smith. Lakers trail by 12.
You know, going back to Hibbert, last season was a perfect example of what we're talking about in terms of consistency. One game he puts up 22 and 8, the next game 2 and 1. But you know, every team in the league would like to be in the Roy Hibbert game once the light finally goes on and stays on. Consistency the challenge for Hibbert. A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack.
The Lakers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Kobe attacking. Sweet move. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And guys, looking at Roy Hibbert, just a mountain of a man. Listed these days at about 7'2", 290 pounds with the wingspan of a pterodactyl. I mean, a true game changer inside when he's motivated and on his game.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for the Lakers. Good. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
The drive by Russell. Here's Brown. Los Angeles with another miss. Well, talking about Roy Hibbert, he doesn't just have size. He has a strong lower body, too. Very hard. And you know this, Clark. You worked for the organization. You saw it firsthand. Very hard to back that guy down in the post.
Yeah, and for years he's worked on ways to complement that size with improved training and footwork, even indulging in MMA one off season. I'll tell you what, he'd be one scary super heavyweight if he went the full distance in MMA.
Agreed. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They lead by 12. 1:31 left here in the fourth quarter. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Anthony's checked in for Love. And Michael Jordan subbed in for Cook. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Jordan outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Cavaliers.
2 great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under the belt.
And guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year. And when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take the first game of the season series. And that's exactly what's taking place here tonight against the Lakers.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Kyrie Irving. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
The drive by Russell. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll hit the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Black's checked in for Hibbert. Bass comes in for Julius Randle. Justin Holiday's checked in for Brown. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. Clarkson. Black the pass to Bradley. No good with the triple. James dishes to Irving. Anthony, no one around. Drills it from outside. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron fans obviously love seeing both you and Kobe on the floor out there competing. What does it mean to you in a game like tonight?
It means a lot to go against him. That's somebody I idolized when I was in high school, and to be on the same floor with him, 2 times a year, it's great. You know, he's, one of the best of all time, still one of the best in this league today, and it's always good going against someone that you know is going to compete every possession.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving. He came out of the locker room at halftime with some nice shooting, going 3 for 3 to start the third quarter. Let's go to Kenny. What'd you think about his performance?
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. You get jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.